Alright you guys, welcome back to part 34 of my random reclassing round here of Fire Emblem the Shadow Dragon. In today's episode, we're gonna move on to the 16th chapter of the game, where we'll get yet another Master Seal, which I am quite excited about. Finally we get to, promote Sheeta there, and then, the next two seals will go to Dolph and, probably to Core there. Drog is gonna have to wait for a bit. But yeah, some very excited times up ahead here now. But yeah, let's just get the plot out of the way here. Let's see here. Marth exclaims, "No falcon, huh? The battle was for naught." And here we have Godo. "Marth! Prince Marth!" "Who goes there? Who are you? Are you a ghost?" "My name is Godo. I am speaking to you from Makedoon, from beyond the grave." "Oh, Godo, the White Sage, huh? Some have used that name, yes. You must listen to me, my boy. As you suspect, Garnef has made off with Falcon. With Imhulu and Falcon in the Sorcerer's grasp, Duru now must think twice before challenging him. Garnef knows this, and one day he plans to conquer Duru and rule the entire world. Is Imhulu so powerful of a magic then? Yes, the mage who wields it cannot be killed. Cannot be so much as scratched. I was the magic's guardian once, knowing its forbidden power could work terrible evils. I kept it close. But Garnef, one of my two pupils, Milua being the other one, took the forbidden tome and vanished. Now, you are praying for my carelessness. Now you're paying for my carelessness. Forgive me, my boy. I wish to make amends by teaching you the only way to undo Imhulu's power. Which is? It is called Starlight. One blast is enough to break through Imhulu's shadowy protection. You know, the Starlight spell is yet another fair point as to why I might want to level up a decent mage here, you know. Yeah, we're probably gotta just keep on power leveling Katria here for the time being. Even if I don't ever promote her. But to cast the magic, you need two orbs, the Light Sphere and the Star Sphere, of course. Heed me, Marth. When you find the Light Sphere and Star Sphere, bring them to me. Then I will give you the magic you seek. Then you will have Starlight, and with it, Garnef's reign will come to an end. I wonder if the Starlight Orb is as overpowered as it was back in Mystery of the Emblem when it boosted all your growths by 20%, and it also, it didn't repair whatever weapon you had equipped, but it made it so you wouldn't lose durability. So it was super, OP to carry on people you wanted to, get some quick experience on, with the legendary weapons there, with the Grodewu lance, with the Mercurius blade, or the Parthia bow. But yeah, I'm gonna need to look that up. Still smarting from their bitter experience with Garnef and the dark magic Imhulu, Prince Marth and the League regrouped and marched south, home to Altea. Once Marth's kingdom had been beautiful, blessed with rich soil and clear waters. Now the eyes tended to notice instead the barren farms, the ruin-fallen stairs. Marth vowed to free Altea from its torment without any further delay. Yeah, let's get to it. But yeah, this here is chapter 16. I actually don't remember, but I think I said in the last episode that I thought this was gonna be an indoor map. But yeah, no, this here is the actual map, yeah. But here we have Sane, and we have the hero here with the Master Seal. So yeah, this is gonna be cool. We really, gotta make sure we actually grab this Master Seal here. And in all honesty, I am actually thinking of leveling up Sane. I cannot believe I'm saying this. Like, normally I have not lost this many characters at this point in the game, but if Sane copies, let's say Merrick, then we have two extremely OP paladins. And I actually looked up Sane online, and it does seem like he gains experience points in this game, even when he has transformed into somebody, which I don't think that was the case in Mystery of the Emblem and the first game there, which makes him a whole lot more fun to use, so that he gets, at the very least, a little bit bulkier for whenever he's not transformed. I don't know, it's not a big deal really that he gains stats, because, ultimately, he copies whomever he copies, so therefore his regular stats don't really matter. But still, for whatever reason, this makes me feel like it's more fun to use him just because they made him gain experience. And yeah, this map is a... Yeah, I mean, just look at this. There are so many weakness type weapons on this map, it's gonna be annoying to deal with, in all honesty. Like, and originally in Mystery of the Emblem, there were no pole axes, and yeah, now this guy is just gonna fly on up here and, well, try and kick somebody's ass. I probably should mark him and, like, well, pull him in with, like, Meteor or somebody. Somebody bulky. But yeah, I can think about that whilst cutting later here, you know, when I'm fixing the inventory. Oh, well, look at this. Holdstat here is carrying a Draco Shield. I'm probably gonna give that to Midja. Yeah, actually we have a Talisman too, which I would like to give to her. And then I was thinking I would give the energy drops there to Dolph, because, you know, he's gotten a little bit unlucky with strength. And, you know, he's gonna be a damage dealer, so I would like to pump him up there a little bit. It could be fun. Oh, and yeah, look at this. They did not actually copy the layout here in the NES game for this one. Here they copied the Mystery of the Emblem layout of the Forge. Yeah, unless I'm completely wrong. I want to say in, like, the NES version, the Forge go, like, in an X pattern here, almost. And this island here is way bigger. It's quite a bit different. If, well, once again, if I don't misremember. But just whatever. I'm thinking I'm just gonna have, well, some of my most strong guys here, like Merrick and... well, I don't know who else, maybe Core here. Like, we just gotta have two very bulky characters here and then see what spawns from here. Like, in Mystery of the Emblem, I think there are a bunch of horsemen spawning here. Like 2 horsemen, or 1 horseman perhaps, 1 steelbow guy, and then 2 cavaliers, something like that. Or heck, maybe one it was... I mean, heck, maybe even one of the regular spawns was just a... well, regular lanceman there, you know, an infantry lanceman. But yeah, whatever. Let's see. Oh yeah, we also gotta deal with this. Okay, well, here's the deal. Let's start by giving our characters some stat boosters here. First, Dolph. You will get the energy drop here. Yeah, there's no way he's gonna hit the cap here anyways before he gets to 60. Oh, 60, before he gets to level 20. Yeesh, dude, what am I thinking of? World of Warcraft or something? Yeah, but look at this here now. Now he has plenty of strength and massive amounts of speed. He can actually deal some good damage here now. And he's about to hit C rank with access, which that's nice, you know. That means he can soon use hammers. And heck, the Devil Axe is a fun prospect to use on this guy, but you know, he's only got a 10% luck growth, so realistically he will never be able to wield that particular axe. Yeah, it's just way too risky. Just way too heckin' risky. And you know what, I might actually want to save this arm scroll for Dolph. Yeah, because hear me out here, if we do that, then we can jump in from B rank to A rank for a big hit rate spike there. And also we will be able to use the Health Clear, well, axe there, which Minerva came with. That could be pretty cool, give that axe to him. But yeah, let's see. We don't have any reclassing to do, I don't think. I didn't recruit anybody on the last map. No, I shouldn't have. I didn't. I'm just thinking out loud here. But here's what we're also gonna do. Just gonna stash some items away, and well, actually, we don't have the Draco Shield yet. I was dumping off 2 items there. Yeah, because I was gonna give it to her, but yeah, no, we don't have it yet. But here, we can at the very least give her the Talisman. This is nice. Now she's at 5 res. Yeah, she's quite bulky here now. The main reason I used to... Sorry, I had to cough really badly there. I'm gonna need to cut that out, but... yeah, the main reason I wanted to give her the Talisman is just so that, well, if there are siege tomes up ahead in the game, well, with some extra magic resistance, then she can pretty much ride anywhere as long as she is magic rest buffed by a pure water potion, or if somebody, well, buffs her up with a staff there. So yeah, that's my line of thinking there. Now we're just gonna get the silver lance back here. Yeah, there you go. And is this fine? Well, should I really have a freaking vulnerary on her? You know, 2-star, it's so, yeah, it's so rinky-dinky. I'm just gonna do something like this, I guess. Yeah, and there you go, yeah, that looks nice. I seriously hope she's not maxed out at B rank in Lancaster. That would be suck. It kind of looks like it, but that is probably not the case. I really, really hope it's not that low. But yeah, see, here we have a recover staff. I might want to give that to somebody here, but you know what? I gotta do this off camera. Let's just get a forged weapon for somebody here. I only have 6k gold. What happened to my money, bro? Do I not have any bouillons, or have I seriously just wasted all my money? Have I already blown it? I guess so. Huh. Well, there you go. I don't have any money, you guys. Well, that sucks. So, I was gonna forge a weapon to someone. I don't really know whom, but yeah, it's a little bit wasteful. Yeah, I guess I haven't been making a lot of forged weapons here recently, but still. Still, you know. Okay, well, you know what? I'm just gonna cut out here now then, whilst fixing up everybody's inventory, and then I'll be back in a jiffy. Okay, you guys, I'm back here now, and I fixed up everybody's inventory. Now, before we start up the map and show everybody off there, I was actually thinking that I will be forging one final weapon here, and then I'm gonna be holding back on my money here. But yeah, just because there's gonna be a lot of reinforcing units on this map, I would like for Dolph to have a, well, powered up hand axe here. No. We're not gonna do nothing to it and pay you for it. What the heck, my man? I can't believe the armor actually takes 270 gold for doing absolutely nothing. That is disgraceful. But yeah, well, actually, this is actually quite expensive. I would like to do something like this. Yeah, like this might not look very exciting, but I need Dolph to be able to hit here. That's gonna be most, well, yeah, of most importance here. Like, he's got a lot of strength, but his skill is on the low side, so yeah, this is how I'm gonna handle it, and I'm gonna, well, name the axe to... I'm gonna name the axe into RotChop. There you go. I don't know why that's making me giggle. There you go, RotChop's with a $sign. Yeah, the RotChop's axe goes to Dolph. Very nice. But with that, I am ready to start up, and, well, actually, we gotta do this. Okay, so, yeah, Marth is the same as before, Sheeta is the same, Drog is the same, Merrick here has a buttload of javelins on him, just so that he won't deal too much damage whilst tanking, you know, to hopefully allow some weaker units to take experience, and I also gave him a fresh iron sword there, in case that's what he has to use, you know, in order to not kill enemy units. And then here in Navarre, I don't think anything changed there. Ogma is the same, Kor is the same, Kaiser is the same, Minerva I gave some new, well, heal and menstaves there. Same with Wolf, I wanna say. Actually, no, I just sold away his Elf Fire Tome and, well, got him a new Fire Tome from the convoy there. And actually, I didn't even sell the Elf Fire, I just tossed it away. But yeah, here, Dolph, he's quite favoritized here now. He's got 3 forged axes, yeah. The Big Mac, the Fativarius, and the RotChop. You know what, I think, just for fairness sake, I'm gonna give this one to Custard. Yeah, he's actually gonna have a decent shot at getting some experience there too, you know. And what the heck? Big Mac has a little squiggly figure at the end of the name. Did I do that? I don't remember ever seeing that there. Oh no, yeah, because it was gonna be Bigumaku, like in a Japanese way of saying it. Yeah. But yeah, RotChop there, RotChops is gonna be a nice hand axe for Dolph, and then Fativarius, yeah, just a deadly ass axe. And now, since he's got a free inventory slot, I guess we can give him something else here. You know, let's just I don't know, let's just give him a hammer, I guess. Yeah. I think there were, well, a few armored knights here on this map, and now we can deal with them for some easy experience. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna need to cut back here. Sorry, I'm coughing a lot today. But yeah, this here is now what, well, Dolph, Castor, and Wolf looks like there. And yeah, Midja, I gave her a fresh javelin there, and yeah, she also has this silver lance, so yeah, she's good to go. Julian, well, I gave him a vulnerary there, and Katria, I, well, took an Elfire out from the convoy and gave it to her, just so that she has a, well, high damage tome there, without having to resort to the Meteos tome. So yeah, that's everything. So let's just get into the map here. I've spent enough time dilly-dallying around in the, well, preparation screen here. You have done it, Marth. We're here. That's Altea's beneath our feet, your home. Countless days have passed since Dudu took my kingdom from me. Days I would never have lived. Days I would never have lived had it not been for my sister's Elise's sacrifice and the sacrifices of so many others. Yeah, talk about it. A lot of people have died in this playthrough. What became of your sister and the rest of your family? What of them as well? My father, as you know, died in Gra. I last saw my mother and sister the day the castle fell. I do not know if they are still alive, but I hope that they are. Or I do not hope if they still live, but I hope they do. Okay, yeah. And if the enemy has them, I will rescue them. You can be sure of that. Sire, our preparations are complete. We are ready to march. Thank you. Alteans and friends of the League, join me now! Help me set Altea free and ensure today's is the last battle my people must endure. Endure, perhaps you're supposed to pronounce it. But yeah, this map is tricky. You know, I wouldn't mind actually going down here to fetch Zane, like right off the bat, because if he transforms into, well, Merrick, he can be very nice to have up here, you know, whilst tanking. Yeah. And now that I think about it, like, imagine if I could just reclass, like, whenever I wanted to. I would totally just make 2 armored knights here now for this map and just put them here, like 2 characters that desperately needs experience. Like, yeah, 2 armored knights with javelins, and you just sit here and chuck away. Like, yeah, the map would just be trivialized almost. But yeah, oh yeah, we also gotta deal with these freaking guys. Holy crap, this is gonna be tough. I gotta make sure I don't make any stupid mistakes here, and even maybe fortify. Okay, well here, we gotta start off with the Poleaxe guy, right? We could use this lady to do it. Yeah, nobody else should reach, yeah. You know, okay, Midja, why don't you step on down here, equip the Silver Lance, for crying out loud. Now she deals a lot of damage, 25 attack, that's not bad. Oh my god, look at Merrick though, he's at 23 with a javelin. Yeah, he's just busted. I mean, what else is there to say, really? There really ain't a whole lot. And, oh, wait! Wait, I don't have Julian here. Okay, you know what? We're gonna need to reset here. Wait, yeah. Hold on a second, guys. Okay, so I'm back here now, and this time we have all the proper units with us. Instead of, well, Castor, I brought Katria, and instead of Drog, I picked out Julian there. Heck, he even needs some experience, and as you can see there, he now holds on to the Levin sword. I actually took it from Drog and gave it to him. Yeah, he can get some easy experience with it. You know, I noticed Julian is only at level 11, and I would like to power level him a little bit on this map. Heck, even if I have to do it over here. And yeah, we're also gonna have some spawns, well, yeah, from these forts here, but they don't come till later. So yeah, you know, once again, lots of experience to be gained at this map. So yeah, we just gotta make sure we handle this all, well, as impeccable as we can. Yeah, I don't wanna make any mistakes and lose more units here now. I'm actually running low. Can't believe I'm saying it. Yeah, I mean, I have a lot of, well, backup units, but they are all awfully weak, so Yeah, I mean... yeah. Like, we have Wieland there, which technically could do some fighting. But he's only level 3 and a base strength of 3. And we have characters like Vrys, who's a cavalier. But, you know, do you guys really think I will be using Vrys as a cavalier? Well, yeah, no, you gotta be crazy if you think I would stoop to that. But hey, I mean, we made Merrick work, so who's who's to say Vrys can't work too, I guess, you know, in all honesty. Yeah, but no. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of units, but they all just, you know, once again, they kind of suck. But here, I want to keep a few archers left here to deal or help out with these guys. Then Merrick and Julian is just gonna go down here and, well, kick these guys' asses here. And yeah, we also need Marth to follow on down here. But yeah, Merrick, you remain here. Navarre, I guess, we want you all the way over, well, here somewhere. Yeah, we are also gonna have Katria around to the west. Ogma can probably stay here with Kaisar. Shida, though, is gonna, well, join the rest of the guys to the west there. And yeah, I guess Core 2 can follow suit. And I guess we are good to go like this. Minerva, just step on back a little bit. And yeah, let's end turn. Hopefully Midja can get in a crit here or something. Ouch. Okay, come on. Boosh, and a crit. Oh wow, I only hit once. What the heck? I thought for sure I would be faster. Although, you know, these guys, well, they have like roughly 12 to 13 attack speed, so yeah, it makes sense. And, oh jeez, dude, all of these guys are running at once. Okay, well, I gotta be careful here then. Here we have a Rider Spain. He's gotta go. This guy has got to go too. I think we're just gonna put this lady right here. Oh my god, yeah, these guys are so dangerous. You know, I don't even want to waste health on her. I just want to be safe here. Okay, please don't miss, Kaisar. Ooh, thank you. Okay, now we just need Ogma to deal with the other guy, and holy crap, that was a crap ton of experience. HP and speed, not bad. Not bad at all, and down here we have this guy. You know, I don't think we need Midja here anymore, in all honesty. Yeah, she did what she was supposed to do. She's just gonna join up with the rest of the gang here now. And yeah, let's just heal her. Just so that we have it out of the way here. And now, Ogma, please tell me you can kick this guy's ass. Oh, whoa. Just barely, dude. The Draconites are actually quite tough here on hard 3. Like, in Mystery of the Emblem, by this time in the game, the Draconites have completely fallen off. But here in this game, no, not so much. Here they actually are a real threat. 14 speed, 12 strength, 12 defense, yeah. You know, that's a lot of fun to see. This is how they should have been in Mystery of the Emblem. Like, they just completely fall off and they are almost, like, just sad. But, yeah, no, well, once again in this game, I love it how they have, well, beefed up all of these, well, weak units. Yeah, it's actually a lot of fun to see. And yeah, Marth is probably gonna get struck, but he's quick enough. Julian is quick enough, and this guy is quick enough. And heck, I should have equipped the freaking correct weapon on him here. Yeah, the Levin sword. Although to be fair, he might just go for either of these two, but whatever. You know, I'm just gonna speed the rest of this turn up here now. And there we are. Let's see what happens. And yeah, on the next turn, I think I'm gonna visit that house up there. See what the, well, what the people has to say. And wow, the Dracoflyers apparently has a lot of magic resist. I could barely hurt that guy there. Yeah, 2 damage with the Levin sword had I hit. That's just balls. Is it the same if I... Oh yeah, what the heck. Okay, well, Kaisar, we don't need you here anymore. Just run away. Yeah, I really don't want to have Ogma stick around here for anymore. I just want to keep on going with him. Okay, you know what, Merrick? This is up to you with your humongous damage. Can we... Well, we could do that, but... Okay, well, here. What if we do it something like this? Oh, wait, right. She doesn't even have a tome. Okay, you know what? Stop pussyfooting around here. Just attack him. And you know what? This is actually perfect. He survives with 2 health, which means we can take the kill on, well, Julian here. Yeah, I want him to get some sheep experience, so that's what I'm gonna do. On the next map, we can, well, try and get some power leveling done on Marth here. I'm not too worried about him falling behind. We have so many more opportunities to gain experience for him. And yeah, wow, that was very nice. Now he can finally use the silver sword. Julian, that is, yeah. That's gonna be super helpful, in all honesty. And you know what, let's take a look here at Minerva. Yeah, I was just gonna say, what staff level is she at B rank here now? Yeah, that's nice. She's coming along nicely there. Okay, well, yeah. Now we're just gonna run on down here to the gate, and hopefully they don't spawn soldiers from there. Yeah, once again, back in Mystery of the Emblem, well, 99% sure there are no spawns in that particular fort, but you know, I have a feeling they have changed up some of the spawning here in this game, so there might be this time around. But of course, if there's just the one fort, then surely it can't be all that bad, you know. If there's just the one enemy, surely that one guy cannot kill it. Well, Marth, right? At least I hope so. But yeah, let's see here. Midya, you can visit the house. Listen well, because this is very important. There are 2 villages in the northwest of Altea. The westerly village is home to a paladin named Aran, while the easterly village is home to a hero named Samson. They are both fine men, fine warriors, but their villages have been feuding for years. You should probably resign yourself to the fact that you'll only get one of them to join your ranks. Give it some thought, the paladin to the west or the hero to the east. Well, that's easy. I'm gonna go with Samson. I never really liked Idon there. You know, I never truly did. And yeah, I would have loved to get to recruit him here in this video, but you know, it's whatever, I guess. And oh wow, look at that. That thief is gonna burn down the villages. I completely forgot about him. I actually, yeah, in all honesty, I did not pay attention to him. Okay, but we have some time here still. But I gotta fix it. Well, first of all, let's see. Do I actually need to use my warp staff? I don't think I do. Yeah, no, we have Minerva here for crying out loud with the Pompeii lance and the silver lance. Yeah, I mean, these guys aren't even that tanky. She can't one-shot him, but with help of, well, characters like Dolph, and heck, even Wolf will be able to strike the thief there. Yeah, we should be able to do this. Like, come on, dude. And here we are. Let's see. Yeah, I just want to play a little bit more here, just so that I know what the heck I'm doing once we get, well, to the next video there. Okay, well, all these guys are running up to me, and do they also have, I think they, oh wow, a killer bow. Yeah, Rider Spain, steel bow, javelin. Yeah, I believe in the original NES, the killer bow was those little crossbow guns there. Those also had a 20% built-in crit. But, yeah, let's see. This little thief is doomed. Yeah, I'm just gonna have this lady, well, really stick it to him, and then I'm probably gonna give the kill to Shida, in all honesty. Like, if she can gain 1 more level up, or 2, heck, even, before she promotes her now, which, yeah, she will at the end of this chapter. I'm gonna use the promoting item on her. I still wanna level up Dolph and Core here a little bit more before I promote them. It's still too early. Yeah, I mean, he's level 13, which isn't a bad level to promote at. But, you know, we'll get more seals here very soon, and I would love for these guys to get a few extra stats there. And besides, I think Shida needs it the most, you know. Like, she's maxed out in 2 categories of stats. Like, Yeah, we really gotta just raise her roof a little bit there. It's getting cramped, you know. I'm cramping her style at this rate. And... Huh. I was gonna say, this is interesting. I thought for sure this guy had 11 sword before, but yeah, maybe not. Okay, but I'm gonna run up here, open the door. That other hero might go for Julian, in all honesty, once I do. But surely he's fine, right? 16 speed. Yeah, he should be fine. Okay, here. Merrick, can you kick this guy's ass? He actually can. Holy freaking crap. Is this insane how strong he is? And he only takes 6 damage back in this exchange. On hard 3. Well, there you go. What the heck? He's probably gonna level up here, or well, he is. As a matter of fact, he is for sure going to. And I'm not gonna... What actually do I need to recruit him now? If he runs up and kills himself on Merrick, that would be bad. The thing is, I don't think he moves. Like, I think he's just a pacifist. If I remember correctly. But yeah, let's just prepare here for the cavalry riding up on us. And you know what, let's not sit so damn close to the forge, you know. Gotta remember here, there are, well, enemies coming from there eventually, and they move the very same turn they spawn in. And yeah, cavaliers move far, so keep our squishy units far down here. Yeah, protect Katria there. And yeah, he went for Julian. Who would have guessed? Who would have thunk? But I guess this is some nice ship experience for him, yeah. Well, can't hurt to have that. And you know what, I'm actually gonna get the level up here on Julian. I'm just gonna heal him up and then shoot again with the 11 sword. Or maybe... We could also just run up to the north with Julian, but Julian could also be a part of the group that, well, clears out these spawns here. Yeah, maybe I'll have him and Marth do that, and then Minerva can heal them. You know, that could work, I think. That could actually work. But yeah, no, well, this guy is actually running up. He might... Yeah, he might actually hit at Merrick, which would be bad, so I'm just gonna go ahead and take this guy out. Yeah, I don't want to lose Sane. Yeah. I am probably gonna need to rely on him. I have very few units, you know, once again, so let's just take this very seriously. Skill and luck. Well, not a very exciting level up, but hey, he has had, well, his fair number of, well, what am I trying to say here? He said his fair share of, well, super good levels. I don't even know, I can't find the words. I'm just, yeah, making a fool of myself here. Hey there, Princey. Thanks for setting me free. My name is Sane. I hail from a land few have heard of, and even fewer have ever seen. I won't trouble you with the details. Me and my folk have the power to transform into other people. We can shapeshift, you see. When Dudu caught up, they started threatening me, told me to join their army, or face my doom. Ha! Well, I wasn't about to waste my considerable talents on those evil coots. You on the other hand, you've got character. Say, why don't we team up? I do owe you for saving my hide. And I think you'll find my considerable talents are quite considerable. Okay, that's nice. Yeah, so here's what we're gonna do. Yeah, imitate Merrick. Let's see how this works. Yeah, okay, so he doesn't... Well, actually he does copy... Oh, what the heck? Yeah, he does copy Merrick's HP, but he just doesn't get it filled up. Oh, well, he doesn't copy the items, though. Okay, well, that's interesting. But, you know, we can just give him a few cheap weapons here. But look at this is super nice. I wonder how long he stays like this. I mean, it is a few turns at the release, I do know that. You know, I tried him out a little bit in the past, but I never been super impressed with him. You know, mainly just because the original game is so damn easy that you never really need to, well, use Sane all that much. But here on Hard 3, like, being able to copy Merrick, that's actually, well, a nice thing there, you know, to rely on. So I'm actually thinking of, well, using his talents there. And you know what, we're gonna let these guys choose whom they want to attack here. But yeah, I'm about to suspend point here now, and then we're gonna keep on playing in the next episode. Yeah, this has been a lot of fun, but yeah, we need to make a break. So yeah, thank you guys so very much for watching. In the next episode, we'll promote Shida, and then soon after, where's the girl? Right here. Yeah, we're gonna promote Shida, and then soon after on the following maps, I'm gonna make sure we power level Dolph and Core here as much as possible, and then we'll promote them too. Probably next up is gonna be Dolph, just because Dolph is for sure gonna be next up on the promoting block, because, well, he's fought his boy there, and I wanna see him excel. And then Core, well, he'll be, well, soon after Dolph they're going to be promoted, and then we'll see, like, if Kaisar or Katria gets the, well, Master Seals following those three there. But yeah, that's gonna be a lot of fun to figure out. Yeah, we gotta quit it here now. Thank you so very much for watching. See you guys next time. Bye bye.